You've probably heard of my 90-second method, which is essentially giving your brain 90 seconds to react and then settle so that you can actually choose to respond with an action that's going to actually be in alignment with your values. If you haven't yet tried this, I'm going to talk you through this so that you can begin to implement this today. It almost feels so simple that people get annoyed at me because they think that it's so simple that it shouldn't work, or they almost want to deny the fact that it works because they've tried a million different ways to relax their urge to binge. But sometimes, guys, the simplest things are actually the most effective. So here it is. You want to give your brain 90 seconds. Within 90 seconds, when you begin to feel an urge, what's actually happening is this. You have a prefrontal cortex, big part of your brain that's listening to me right now and taking in what I'm saying. But you also have a second part of your brain called the limbic system. This sits at the bottom of your neck, and it's essentially the part of your brain that's a little bit more impulsive. It's the part of you that wants to maybe fully send it with food. It's the part of you that literally sometimes acts like a bit of a toddler. We call it the toddler within the Thrive Academy. It's the part of you that is a bit more reactive. It's the part of you that gets really anxious and heightened. It's the part of you that wants you to feel better instantly, that wants a dopamine hit, that wants soothing right now. And it's also the part of you that's going to give you a million food thoughts the moment that you feel anxious or overwhelmed or bored or you're procrastinating doing something that you don't want to do in your day. But what happens within the 90 seconds is this. The real you, so you listening to me right now, your prefrontal cortex or parent brain gets activated, but it starts becoming quite passive. Then your toddler, your impulsive part of you, becomes very active. Within 90 seconds though, if you sit there and you relax your nervous system and you bring awareness to this switch that's happening, it will naturally begin to dissipate. If you begin bringing awareness to the fact that you're having a lot of food thoughts, you're feeling a little bit more heightened, you're feeling a bit emotional, your nervous system feels a bit more tense, you may physically feel tension in your body, and you practice relaxing three things. So you're human, your head, you relax your thoughts, you bring awareness to how you're beginning to think about things, and you get back into the real you. You remind yourself that you are safe, that you are calm, all is well, and you also navigate your heart, so your emotions, and you bring awareness to what you're stressing about, that you don't need to make any impulsive decisions right now. What you begin to do is you're recalibrating. You're also enabling your parent brain, your prefrontal cortex, to switch back online. The key part of this is having awareness that this reactivity is beginning and giving yourself that 90 seconds so that you can breathe and relax and then choose off the back of your 90 seconds to deliberately take an action that is in alignment with your values. This means, however, that you need to have this paired with a proper relationship with food and a proper strategy when it comes to your food and rebuilding your mindset and, of course, managing your emotions on a long-term basis. So not allowing yourself to get really stressed and having things in place that positively soothe you on a day-to-day basis, whether that's morning routine and evening routine, mindfulness with food, afternoon snacks that you enjoy and that you're mindful of, as well as having plenty of things in your life outside of food that bring you joy and happiness every day, like walking, running, yoga, Pilates, girl chats with your girlfriends, connection moments with your partner, so that you don't fully send it with food. Practice this 90 seconds and I promise you that your urge to binge is going to come down. You may still want to lean on food at the beginning, and that's okay. But what you can practice is having awareness as to these moments when you have this urge and practicing writing it and bringing it down. This is within your control. You don't have to control the thoughts, simply bring awareness to them and remember that they are not you. You get to respond to your thoughts and your emotions. You get to respond the exact way that you would like to. Right now, you're simply caught in a state of reactivity, but this can be changed and rewired. And if you're ready to do this long term and create a genuine binge-free life, click the link below to either book in for a free 30-minute strategy session so that we can create you a 12-week personalized plan to ensure that you can create your binge-free life today.